Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel, Fishing with Luke. This will be the second video, and today I'll be heading to Mandurah for a bit of whiting fishing. I'll be taking my 2500 Stella with P6 on it. I haven't tied a leader to it yet because the last time I went fishing yesterday. Yes, it's got a reel stand and it's got a reel knob from Liber, both of them. I've got a Shimano Tico Premium, which is a 1 to 4 kilo rod. The tip's over there. The leader I'll be using is J-Thread FC 8 pound because it's just whiting and it's a bit lighter to use Topwater lures. I'll be throwing an assortment of lures including 2 little stick baits. I've got a whole box here of more, like these are a bit more with a few stick baits and Topwater lures I can use. I've got dart wings in there, the atomic canine walkers, Nasci lures, the Daiwa slippery dogs and Bass Day sugar pens, but I've also got the lures that I'll be chucking first today just because of their being shown to provide useful and actually catch me fish. So the first one I'll be using is this Bass Day sugar pen with small cyst hooks in the back as they help to catch the whiting. The spot that we're going to, this one here proved quite impressive, as well as this, I don't know these lures names, like the whole with me. The Skinny Pop Junior MZ19. I've also put a cyst hooks in them because they don't come with cyst hooks. These are quite large and quite long, but I don't know if that will really defect them as much. They do look a bit floating. With the Skinny Pop, it's popping lure instead of walk the dog. I've also got one of these panic minnows, panic prawns I think they're called. They look quite good. I've got a little bit of orange in it. I walk the dog with it and I pop with it sometimes. I'm not too sure on the popping motion when going for fish, for whiting, because they tend to turn away from it as soon as the lure slows down. But if they're going to be a little bit more shy and they don't want to hit top water, I've got these 2 stick baits I've got a, I think it's an Apia stick bait. It's a pink and brown head, and I've got one of these I think it says Beat Eat, a little slow sinking diving minnow. So those will be my 2 stick baits I chuck. If I get the chance I'll throw a lighter setup, but I think we'll tie an FG and start heading down. See you on the water. So we've just arrived at the spot. It is pumping wind. Hopefully we can get the light tackle out. Hopefully we hook on still to a few. I did end up packing a keep net, like not a keep net, but a little basket I made up last night. I've seen a lot of people walk on the flats with them, and this is what it looks like. I'm wanting to see if I can keep some whiting, and also if I can keep them in the end, I just release them, and we'll just have a look how much we catch at the end of the session. But I'm really hoping that this wind calms down a bit because it is pumping. Just before we head out, I'm just going to mention that I'm doing a setup change. I'm using the lighter setup, which is a 1K Nasci with 4 pound braid on it, 8 pound leader still, because I haven't really got any lighter leader. I haven't been able to find. I have a 6 pound like roll somewhere. I just don't know where it is. And it's got an Atomics. I think it's got a Breams flat surface. I do like the Atomic brand. For what they cost, they're actually very excellent rods. I did have an APA Grande Legacy that I was using, the lightest one of the range, which I ended up snapping the tip with a seagull hit the lure. So, and being that light, it was like a hollow tip rod as well. It's just easy to snap. I'm just going to tie a loop knot to my first lure choice, which is that Bass Day sugar pen that I said that I like a lot. It's that like creamy color. I don't really know the name of these lures, like the name of the colors of these lures. I don't have a very long lead. I might have to go tie a new one when I do some lure changes, but that there is my favourite colour at the moment of that lure. I'll show you it again. All I do is tie a quick little loop knot. That's the one I'll be using first. It produced quite well last session. All I had to do was walk out about maybe what 3 meters off the beach after they were spooked off the beach. On a calmer day they were there, so I just tie a small loop knot. Oh, my English is very bad this morning. Small loop knot, and it just helps the lure swim better. Put a bit of spit on it to lube the line up, because you can get mono burn, which is not really good. It's not the smallest. I'm not the best at tying these loop knots small, but I sure am good tying them. But there's that loop knot that I was telling you about. Don't know if you can see it, I hope you can. But yeah, let's head out for a little bit of a walk. I'm just taking my little tackle bag with me. It's got a box of like just a whole lot of hard body lures, 2 liters, gloves in there just in case I need them. I think it's two spare batteries for the GoPro, and all the lures I'll be using today. I kind of, like the night before going fishing, like to take out a set few lures from that hard body box and put them into this little box and leave it in here. I've also got soft plastics in, but I'm not taking out the jig heads because I just know this place is packed full of blowies, and we all don't like blowies. So yeah, let's head out and fish a bit and see what we can get. I'm also wearing a head sock so I don't get sunburn, and hat of course, and sunnies. Put it out there again. Hopefully I can get like a few, because I wouldn't mind keeping a few after seeing what size they were last time. Oh, just stepped on a crab. I've been fishing for like, I think the last 4 days, and my shoulder's starting to feel a lot of pain. Oh, something on it. I think they're just blowies. Oh no, that's not a blowie, I think. Oh, it's a whiting. There you go, first whiting. There you go, he's not a bad size either. So, target species, whiting. Oh, if I can grab him would be quite nice. This is the target species, just a few of these will be good for feed. So in WA, there's no size limit for these. Hopefully I can get this out. That's, well, it was one hook. But this is roughly the size you want to start keeping them at, because... Oh man. Hopefully I don't drop him. I should be doing this over the basket. There you go. Now I've got a better grip. But hopefully you can see that quite well. Quite a nice size one. Chuck him in. There you go, he's in the basket and clip it closed. Hopefully we can get a few. That was quite a nice one. First fish of the day with a whiting, how good. We just do the same thing, we just keep walking the dog back, and it's so fun catching the top water. I thought that I wasn't going to catch any in this weather, but it looks like I've surprised myself. Like I was saying, I think it will be as soon as we get closer to... Oh, there's one behind it. Come on. Oh. Come on. Come on. follow it right to like basically a meter in front of you. So a lot of the time, well, flats fishing, you have to actually walk and find the fish. I know for a fact that me slamming the water could be scaring them away, but like I said, yeah, you got to find the fish. Oh, that was a good hit. Had one on it. That was a really good hit, whatever that one was. There's a heap of them behind it. I can see them. You see these little black little fish just sort of following them. And I know they're not blowies because the blowies just kept coming because they're aggressive fish when they want to be, but I don't know why they're not being that aggressive at the moment. I think this is about the drag that I was running the other day when I was fishing. It's very light. I don't like super light drag because it's harder to set hooks into the fish. But yeah. Let me show you quickly what the bucket's doing. So, water in it, and the whiting just sits in there alive. He just chills. The water here is very dirty. That's the only problem. Hopefully it doesn't jump out. But I've got a clip, so I've used this one here with a clip. A lot of people just make their own out of Woolworth baskets. I decided to find a basket. Another whiting, how good. Hopefully we can keep him on. I don't really want to walk towards him. He doesn't feel too bad either. He feels probably roughly the same size. We'll check all the sizes once we're done because I'll keep them alive by the time we get back. If they're too small, like, I'll release them back at the car. But he looks like another good size one. Maybe a bit small, but we'll see now. Compared to his friend, he looks a little bit smaller, but it's alright. We'll see at the car how big they are. Just catch a few, and if I don't want to put it down, because maybe the wind is just making him a bit shy, heavier than the colder water, the wind and all that. But there's I believe I've got another one. Not really fighting that hard. He's coming to the right. He feels a bit bigger because he's sitting deeper. Oh yeah, there we go. Now he's woken up. I hope it's one. Oh yeah, he's actually seems. Oh yep, he feels a bit. He's definitely better. There he is. Oh, there we go. Third one. After a few hours of fishing, it gets a bit tough, and when you hook one, it really feels good. So I see those assist hooks are working quite well. I like the color, like I said. The color, the assist hooks are working quite well together. But I think if I don't get much more luck on this lure, I mean, it's producing right now what I want. I will probably change to that prawn, to be honest. It's a bit more darker. Maybe the dark color might work in the wind, as well as I have to do a battery change on the GoPro soon because I'm running a bit low. I like draining it to about 10-15%. Always have. Every single battery I've used in anything I've done. I've always liked using it till like 10-15%. I've got 2 more batteries in my bag. Should be enough. If I run out, I just run to the car. I've got a lot more there. It's not too far to go to the car. So yeah, like I said, film when I catch fish. That's a big one. Actually, looks like it could be a herring. I hope it's a big one. Unless I foul hooked him. Oh no, it's alright. It's probably roughly the same size as all of them. Oh, he will definitely not be coming on. Ooh, no! Damn. It's alright. Going really light now because I'm just sick of losing fish right here, but it's a good sized whiting in the end. He's right, yeah. He's hooked at the treble, so hopefully I can hold him better. I should bring a net and tie it myself, but sometimes you're just not the smartest when you meet. But there it is, that's probably the biggest one I've actually seen today. Now, this is actually a decent one. They were crossing into the wind too, which was pretty brave. There you go, another treble. This is a very good one, I'm happy at that. Oh, you can go in. So the bag limit is 30, if I'm not mistaken. I'll check when we're done. And yeah, it was two of them going for it. So it's another nice one. I'm hoping it's hooked well. There it is. Oh, it's a very nice one. Gonna hug it so I don't lose it. Oh, it's hooked very well. Oh, treble got in me. Chuck him in our basket. Got quite a few in there. Actually can't wait to go inspect them. So we haven't changed spots by driving. We've just walked basically one corner. Now I just steam trained it back. I didn't get that shot in the way, but so far we've got quite a few, as you can see. I would want a little bit more, but they're apparently just sitting where we've just parked the car, like where we hit first and got the first one. I've got this back on, and they tend to like it. So I think I'm right about this pearlescent colour because they weren't hitting that mimic or crazy prawn, whatever it is. They're loving that, so I'm going to keep casting and film from here, I guess. Decent sized one. Oh, it's actually a really good one, and it hit the treble too. So noting that it hit the treble means it's probably committed more than the rest of them. Might get another few 30-hour videos. some of the trebles, oh well, that one there came out real easy. Is that they're very hard to unhook sometimes. Like if you're tailor fishing, that's the worst. Let's go back out there, I guess. Well, what a fantastic session, if I had to be honest. This is my first proper topwater whiting session in a while, besides the one the other day, like proper topwater whiting. Once again, using the 1000 Shimano Nasci with 4-pound braid. I think it's Vovos edging braid. I used the Skinny Pop Junior. I also used a sugar pen, which snapped. And the Tomix Arrow Bream flat surface. So you must be using, for this you must possibly be using like targeting bream with them apparently, but they work very well for surface lure. I don't even know what I've done just yet. My line has seemed to be gotten tangled into the thing, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna go grab my filleting knife and start filleting these for some meal when I get home.